With broken hearts, we announce the death of our beloved Alexander Bertie Edward, affectionately known as Bert or Grover of High Street, Dennery, but resided in Brooklyn, New York, who departed this life on Monday, 16th November 2015, at the Kingsbrook Jewish Hospital, Brooklyn, New York, at about 2:40 a.m. He was 41 years old. Bert was a former teacher at the Clendon Mason Memorial Secondary School and a minibus driver on the Dennery-Castries route. He was an architect by profession. Left to mourn are his mother, Mary Priscilla Edward, also known as Ma Achi, of Dennery; his wife, Mathryn Stanley Edward; children, Nail Zane Samuel Edward, Celeste Hippolyte; brothers, Protas the Educator Ogis of Yefo, Victor Ogis in London, Dionysius Edward, taxi driver of Dennery, Claret Edward in Texas, Christopher Edward of Bonteg Rosalie, Emerson Daniel in Brooklyn, New York, Honorable Edmund Estefan, Parliamentary Representative, Dennery South, Ivo Daniel, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Infrastructure, Andy Daniel, Attorney at Law, Howard Vitalis of Dennery; sisters, Cornesia Ogis of Richford, Veronica Bernard, Attorney at Law, Juliana Griffith in Brooklyn, New York, Irene Edward Sherry in Atlanta, Nymphia Edward of Dennery, Paula Daniel of Grand Riviere, Dennery, Monica Saint-Hilaire in Brooklyn, New York, Vera Daniel of Grand Riviere, Dennery, Mary Sylvia Edward, teacher at the Clendon Mason Memorial Secondary School, Gismanda Marth Rose in Martinique, Zena Angel Edward in Florida; adopted sisters, Amina James of Dennery, Delia Joseph in the U.S., nieces and nephews, Chatel Iva Favrier, Aikal Alexander, Shamil Ogis, Marlene Daniel, Emmeline Daniel, Kimian Daniel, Kwame Sherry, Kamal Sherry, Stacy Daniel, Yannick Rekai, McQuaid Saint-Hilaire, Fern Florence, Subi Edward, Claret Edward, Victor Edward, Andy Sanchez Daniel, Edison Estefan, all in the U.S., Leanne James and Aaron Ogis, Taisha, Chrissy, and Kisma Edward, all in England, Darwin Ogis in France, Kristen, Florian, Herman, and Terrian Matiwoz, all in Martinique, Jade and Eva Bernard, Anelia Jabatis, all in Canada, Rudy Alexander, Raim Star, Shanika, and Nyambi Ogis, Jasmine Nisa Gaspar, Rochelle Ogis, Isaac James, Mikelel Nicole and Gina Edward, Antonia Joseph, Lee Edward, Mandisa Alexander, Latoya, Lisa, Jackie, Jada Edward, Moni and Ivo Devin Daniel, Janil Jabatis, Abby and Imrani and Aidan Daniel, Anelia and Quincy Maliassi, Craig Hippolyte, all in St. Lucia. Grandnieces and nephews, Jovi and Manderson Jean-Louis, Chloe Emmanuel, J. Clary, Daria, Erica, and Mara Ogis, Jose Florence, Juan Ogis, sisters-in-law, Regina Edward, accountant, Ministry of Finance, Sabina Edward in Texas, Monica Daniel, teacher, Dennery Infant School, Celita Daniel in New York, brothers-in-law, Valentine Sherry in Atlanta, Cliff St. Hilaire in Brooklyn, New York, aunts Rufina St. Hill of Yeafo, Elizabeth Justin in the U.S., uncles Alexis Remy Samuel, Rufus Samuel, both of Canada, Fimba Sylvain of Texas, USA, his godfather Luc Vaughan Girard of Brooklyn, New York, special cousins including Mitchell Nestor John, Jamel and Tricia Joseph, Vincent and Pauline Noel, special friends Waldron Ja Thomas Matre, Nicholas Etienne, Anson Maxwell, John Prince, Femina Sylvain, Simon Delors, Gertrude Hippolyte, Kieran Girard, Pascal Alexander, Gilbert, all in Brooklyn, New York, his many friends in New Jersey, Jimmy, Henry, and Gregor Stanislas of Dennery, Juliana Alfred, P.S. in the Ministry of Social Transformation. Other relatives, the Edward family of Bexor, Dennery, Olio, Gadet, Castries, and the U.S., the Noel family of Richford, the Udovic family of Denrivier, the Henry family of Denrivier and Gadet, the St. Hill family of Yeafo and Castries, the Emmanuel family of Dennery, the Samuel family of Canada and England, the Joseph family of Dennery, the John family of Dennery, Magdalene Frederick and family of Dennery. Also left to mourn, the graduating class of 1991 of Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, Dennery Minibus Drivers Association, many others too numerous to mention. The funeral service of Alexander Bertie Edward, affectionately known as Bert or Grover, takes place on Saturday, 5th December 2015 at St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church, Dennery, at 2:30 p.m. The body will be laid to rest at the Dennery Cemetery. May he rest in eternal peace.